Breaking news from Tampa Bay. A former defensive monster who once terrorized quarterbacks is now standing at the crossroads of his career. Haason Reddick, once feared, now doubted. After a brutal year that nearly erased his legacy, he's looking for redemption. But can he rise again and bring fire back to the Bucs' defense? Or has his time passed? Stay with us, because this comeback story might just shock the NFL world. Let's talk about something big going down in Tampa Bay. All eyes are now on edge rusher Haason Reddick, a player who was once one of the scariest defenders in the entire NFL. But now, fans are wondering, is he still that guy? The truth is, 2024 was a nightmare season for Reddick. He only appeared in 10 games, started just 2, and managed only 1 sack the entire year. It was painful to watch, not just for fans, but for anyone who remembers how dominant he used to be. That season felt like it didn't even count. It was like hitting pause on his career. But before that, he was unstoppable. Go back to 2020 with the Arizona Cardinals. Reddick started 11 games and racked up 12.5 sacks and 16 QB hits. That's elite level. Then in 2021, he joined the Carolina Panthers and kept the pressure on. 16 starts, 11 sacks, and 18 QB hits. And then came his peak years. In 2022, with the Philadelphia Eagles, he became a full-blown star. 16 sacks, 5 forced fumbles, 26 quarterback hits, and he didn't just get a Pro Bowl spot, he made second-team All-Pro and finished 4th in Defensive Player of the Year voting. That was prime Haason Reddick. He followed that up in 2023 with another great season. 17 starts, 11 sacks, and another trip to the Pro Bowl. So what happened in 2024? The answer is simple. He joined the New York Jets, and everything went downhill. Let's be honest, the Jets were a complete mess last season. Chaos everywhere, from the coaching staff to the front office, even the locker room. Nothing worked. Even die-hard Jets fans would admit it. The place was a circus. That kind of environment can break a player's spirit. It wasn't about Reddick losing his talent. It was about him being stuck in a broken system. That's why 2024 doesn't define him. It was a lost year, not a sign of decline. Now he's in Tampa Bay. And this season, it's all about proving the doubters wrong. Now look, I could be wrong. Maybe Haason Reddick really is starting to slow down. He's not some young rookie anymore. He's 30 now, turning 31 by the time the season starts. That's usually the time when some pass rushers start to fade out. And sure, maybe age is catching up to him a little bit. The Buccaneers didn't hand him a giant contract either. They gave him a short deal, a prove-it deal. That means they're saying, all right, Haason, show us you've still got it. No guarantees, no long-term promises, just one shot to bring the fire back. And we can't ignore the drama from last season. Reddick didn't get the new contract he wanted from the Jets, so he held out. That whole situation added more stress to an already broken locker room. We've heard Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles talk about it. General manager Jason Licht has touched on it too. This wasn't just a player issue. This was a full-blown mess. But here's where it gets exciting. I truly believe, deep down, that Haason Reddick is going to bounce back. Will he be the same guy who had 16 sacks in 2022? Maybe not. But that doesn't mean he's done. Now, of course, people are going to say, if he's not getting double-digit sacks, then what's the point? And I get that. Expectations are always high. Even linebackers coach Larry Foote once told Yaya Diaby that 10 sacks should be the goal. And just recently, Reddick himself told the media that he's aiming for double digits too. That's the dream. But let's be real. Given how inconsistent the Buccaneers' pass rush has been over the last few years, if Haason Reddick gives us even 8 or 9 sacks this season, that would be massive. It might not sound like a big number to some, but that kind of production from the edge would be a huge boost to this defense. The Bucs don't just need a sack leader, they need someone who sets the tone. And if Reddick can be that guy again, Even at 31 years old, this defense could look completely different in 2025. Let's get one thing clear. Hassan Reddick doesn't need to be Superman for the Buccaneers. We're not asking for Shaq Barrett's 19.5 sack season. That kind of monster year would be amazing, sure. But it's not the expectation. What the Bucs really need right now is solid, steady dominance off the edge. Not flash, just fire. If Reddick can give this team 8 to 10 sacks, pressure the quarterback, and show up in big moments, that would be a huge win. That's exactly the kind of player Tampa Bay is paying for. They're not giving him $20 or $30 million per year to be the next sack king. They're trusting him to be a strong, reliable veteran who delivers when it matters most. And honestly, I think he can do that. No, scratch that. I believe he will. Will he return to elite status? I want to believe it. I really do. But even if he doesn't hit that 15 or 16 sack mark again, I'm still excited. Because this is the best veteran pass rusher the Bucs have had since the days of peak Shaq Barrett and Jason Pierre-Paul. And that means something. As a fan, I've been following Reddick for years. I used to dream about him coming to Tampa Bay. I remember thinking, why don't we trade for this guy? And now, he's finally here. The journey has come full circle. He's wearing our colors. And now it's his chance to prove he still has fire in his heart and strength in his game. We don't need a hero. We need Hassan Reddick to be Hassan Reddick. Tough, hungry, and dangerous off the edge. But now it's your turn. What do you think? Will Hassan Reddick bounce back this season? Can he hit double-digit sacks in Tampa Bay? Or will he fall short of expectations? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know how confident you are in Reddick right now, on a scale from 1 to 10.